Good afternoon, welcome, and thank you all for joining me here today on the National Day of Action for April Sexual Assault Awareness Month. My name is Sergio Gomez, and I get to have the privilege of overseeing some of the initiatives that our mayor and city council deem as important issues within our city. One of those important issues that I was able to be part of about 7 years ago was our Paint Phoenix Purple campaign addressing Domestic Violence Awareness Month. With that, we formed that partnership with the Arizona Coalition to End Sexual and Domestic Violence. Growing that partnership over the last 7 years, it's been a great pleasure to see us, as well as them, evolve into addressing the issue of sexual violence. And there's where today we are highlighting our new campaign, Let's Talk Teal, with teal being the color for awareness within April for Sexual Assault Awareness Month. And to help us kick that off, I have the privilege of introducing to you our Mayor, Kate Gallego.
Thank you, Sergio, for that great introduction and for your leadership on these important issues. I appreciate your leadership, Marshall Franklin, and others at the City of Phoenix who are helping us lead on these important issues. Sexual violence happens in all communities to people of all ages, genders, races, religions, including people with and without disabilities, and we all have to get together to make sure that we do the best we can to support survivors, educate our community, and prevent sexual violence. When we bring it to the forefront of public dialogue through campaigns like Talk Teal, it helps undermine taboos and creates an environment in which victims or observers of sexual violence feel more comfortable in speaking out, and that is one of our important goals on this National Awareness Day. Here at the City of Phoenix, we are honored to once again team with the Arizona Coalition to End Sexual and Domestic Violence to launch our Let's Talk Teal campaign. Thank you to Tasha and the Coalition for their continued partnership in overseeing this campaign. They have been wonderful partners for us at the City of Phoenix, including helping us develop a ballot campaign that the voters overwhelmingly approved last year to make sure that we have accountability for everyone in City Hall, including elected officials, in fighting on sexual harassment and other related issues. So thank you for your partnership on that very successful campaign. This month, we are honored to partner again with the Coalition to raise awareness by having the courage to discuss this serious issue through education, awareness events, and our first ever donation drive to benefit survivors of sexual assault. We partnered with the Coalition throughout the city to place 14 bins at libraries, community centers, and other locations. Through the end of the month, you can donate new items of clothing that will help the city's Family Advocacy Center and help survivors in our community. We're very excited for this month's program of events to raise awareness and encourage all of our residents to get involved. We want to reach out and ask residents to step up and donate an item or more to benefit our survivors and to have the courage to discuss sexual assault, awareness, and prevention. Thank you for participating in this important campaign.
Thank you, Mayor. At this time, I would like to introduce to you Tasha Menaker, the Arizona Coalition to End Sexual and Domestic Violence co-CEO. Tasha?
Thank you, Sergio. As Sergio mentioned, my name is Tasha Menaker. I am the co-chief executive officer at the Arizona Coalition to End Sexual and Domestic Violence. The coalition was formed in 1980 and became a dual coalition to include sexual assault in 2014. We are a statewide organization providing training and technical assistance on best practices to domestic and sexual violence responders and service providers. We also engage in public policy advocacy, and we have a direct services helpline for survivors and community members to contact us to get resources. I am so honored to be here today to uplift the City of Phoenix's first ever Sexual Violence Awareness Month campaign, Let's Talk Teal. This is a powerful campaign emphasizing the importance of having conversations to prevent and end sexual violence. At the Arizona Coalition to End Sexual and Domestic Violence, we often work directly with survivors and support them on their journeys of healing. Very recently, one survivor gave us a quote from a popular author which resonated for her after her experience of violence. The quote said, "Sometimes you just need to talk about something, not to get sympathy or help, but just to kill its power by allowing the truth of things to hit the air." And here's the truth. Sexual violence is a deeply traumatic experience, and it is pervasive. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, 1 in 2 women and 1 in 4 men have experienced contact sexual violence in their lifetime. Too often, these survivors fear coming forward due to feelings of shame, guilt, and confusion. With the Let's Talk Teal campaign, survivors can know they are not alone, and it is not their fault. We can prevent sexual violence. Prevention begins with talking, having conversations with your kids, friends, family, and partners, not just about sexual violence, but more importantly, about those beliefs and behaviors that can prevent sexual violence. Talking about healthy relationships, talking about respecting boundaries, and understanding consent. The Let's Talk Teal campaign can be a catalyst for these conversations. So the Arizona Coalition to End Sexual and Domestic Violence is so pleased to partner with the City of Phoenix on this initiative, and I want to commend the City of Phoenix for taking this important step to show survivors we stand with them, and we are committed to preventing and ending sexual violence in Phoenix and in Arizona. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Tasha. Now I would like to introduce to you my partner within our Human Services Department, whose group actually does the work when it comes to addressing this important issue. She is our Deputy Human Services Director and our Family Advocacy Director, Erin, Yabu.
Thank you, Sergio. And as Sergio said, my name is Erin, Yabu. Part of my role is to oversee the Phoenix Family Advocacy Center, also known as the FAC, and much easier to say. At the Phoenix FAC, we provide comprehensive services to victims of violent crimes, such as sexual assault. So we have a team on site of victim advocates who provide these services on a daily basis. Some of these services include safety planning, assistance with protective orders, or other emotional assistance that may be needed soon after a crime occurs. Particularly with sexual offenses, we partner closely with the Phoenix Police Department's Family Investigations Bureau. Tina Gonzalez is here with us today, Commander. We also partner closely with the Phoenix Fire Department Crisis Response Team. Also at the FAC on site, we have a space that's occupied by Honor Health's forensic nurse examiners, and they conduct forensic medical exams there in that space. Many times the clothing that is worn during a sexual offense must be taken into evidence as part of the investigative process, or a survivor may just want a fresh pair of clothes. So as part of this item drive this month, these items will go directly to individuals who are in these situations. To give you some perspective, last year, in 2018, we had about 100 exams per month at the center. This year, we're right on the same track. So with your donations this month, we will be able to continue to create this safe, comfortable, trauma-informed environment that can provide the services to our community. We are so appreciative for this opportunity, and I wanted to thank Mayor Gallego for shedding light on this important topic that, quite frankly, we don't speak enough about. I also want Phoenix to know that we're here to help. The FAC is here to give these important services to our community. So again, on behalf of the FAC, I want to thank you for this opportunity, and your donations will help hundreds of people within the city of Phoenix. Thank you.
Hey, thank you, Erin. And again, on behalf of the City of Phoenix, I appreciate you all attending today's press conference. As you said, we are really excited about getting the message out and having this talk about this important issue in our community. We do have some information here on the table, and it will be posted on our paintphoenixpurple.org website in terms of the locations where you can drop off different items for the Family Advocacy Center, as well as some opportunities for training that we will be having throughout the month for April as well. So with that being said, again, thank you all for being here, and that concludes our press conference. Enjoy your day.